Cool. I have a burp coming. Sorry. So, you already binged all of Stranger Things, and now you're looking for another excuse to cancel your weekend plans. That's fine. I get it. Look at me. I'm on a f***ing couch. Well, don't worry. We got you covered here at Watch This Next. I'm Tony Maceo, and we're going to give you suggestions of other shows to watch based on things you love about your favorite television programs. And because you've spent hours with Eleven, The Boys, and The Monsters of the Upside Down, we're going to give you 4 other shows like Stranger Things that will make you feel like you're back in Hawkins, Indiana. But, you know, without Hopper's stale cigarettes and Steve Harrington getting his ass kicked. What a punchable face, am I right? Do you love Stranger Things for the disappearing kids in a fictional city? Then watch Law & Order SVU. No. We're just kidding. New York is a real and very scary place. What you should actually watch is another show called Dark. The German-language sci-fi mystery takes place in the imaginary town of Winden, where in the midst of trying to find missing children, the residents discover even more twisted and subversive secrets about their community. It's a little bit heavier than Stranger Things, but has a lot of the same elements that make the show great. There's fractured family dynamics, wormholes, and high-level spookies that make your spine tingle. And you know how all the crazy shit happens at the Hawkins National Laboratory in Stranger Things? Dark has one of those too, but it's a nuclear power plant with secret tunnels. Plus, it's another Netflix original, so you don't even need to switch streaming platforms to watch it. Convenient! That's the Watch This Next guarantee. Some people dig Stranger Things for the 80s nostalgia. Heck, you might be even one of those peoples. If that's the case, after you finish watching Winona Ryder have a panic attack, you don't want to dive into Paul Feig and Judd Apatow's cult classic Freaks and Geeks. While it lacks the sci-fi of Stranger Things, it covers pretty much everything else you love about the show, as it is set during the 1980-81 school year, and follows a group of high schoolers of all shapes and sizes navigating their formative years in another fictional town of Chippewa, Michigan. The show is hilarious, but is also able to touch on difficult themes of growing up without hitting you over the head with it. On top of that, it features young Franco, young Siegel, young Cardellini, young Phillips, young Rogan, and regular-age Joe Flattery. You know, Joe Flattery. SCTV? No? Fine. We got young Martin Starr, too. Point being, it's a great nostalgia show featuring future heavy hitters in their youth. It'll also remind you that youth is fleeting. I should know. Pause this video, zoom in, and look for the weird white patch of hair on my face. And guess what? It's on Netflix. One of the most fun parts of Stranger Things is Eleven, the teen with superpowers. Well, imagine if the entire Stranger Things gang got superpowers, were older, and did drugs and you got British sci-fi comedy drama Misfits. It follows a group of juvenile delinquents who, while serving community service, get caught in a lightning storm that gives them all superpowers. The kicker is, all of the neighborhood got caught in the same storm, leading to fun face-offs with other weirdly superpowered foes in each episode. The jokes are fun and the action sequences are great. The cast rotates through a few new faces during its 5 seasons, but is a fairly easy binge that is available on Hulu. Added bonus, you get wisecracking Robert Sheehan.
You know, tripling. It's when you puke and yourself all at the same time.
And Ramsey Bolton as a creep instead of a psychopath. And if you need any further proof that this show is good, they're making a US remake of it. Perhaps you've, in some insane amount of time, already watched all these shows, or maybe they don't tickle your fancy. Well, we're not in the tickling business. We're in the entertaining business. And we've reached deep into our bag for one more show like Stranger Things that might not have been on your radar, and that's Eerie, Indiana. The critically acclaimed show only lasted for 1 season, but shares a sizable chunk of similarities to Stranger Things weirdness. It follows a couple boys from a town of Eerie, Indiana, because Indiana is a crazy place for the spookiness, getting to the bottom of the bizarre. One of the characters gets a retainer that lets him read dogs' minds, and as you might guess, the dogs are planning to take over the world.
The time for the revolution is nearly here.
If you're looking to quell your Stranger Things hunger, but want to get off the beaten path a bit, we highly recommend this watch. It's sort of like Stranger Things or Stranger Thingies. If you're a huge Stranger Things fan, we think you'll want to dive into these other shows. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to come back for more recommendations on Watch This Next. And if you have any other shows you want us to do episodes for, feel free to suggest them in the comments. Or send them to my dad. He loves getting mail. And if you're looking for even more shows to check out, go to TV Guide's Watch This Now page, which has plenty of other shows that you can check out right now.